got a lot of cheerleaders.
Hey, let these niggas rap, man. Let's go. You got an ugly ass daughter, my nigga. Too bad she gonna grow up to be your hoe, Rock. Cause I'ma kill her dad, find a body of water and throw his body in water and watch you float, Rock.
Hello everyone. Welcome to CodeBlaque Facts. Thank you guys for tuning in. Welcome to returning viewers and also new viewers. If you would like, you can definitely subscribe. But I wanted to come in and give you guys a warning before you hear and or watch the entire video. So here you hear a man, a guy, there's a rap battle, and this guy is basically going in on his opponent's daughter. He referred to the daughter's skin color and made a reference between his daughter and the opponent's daughter being ugly, and just called the little 6-year-old girl all types of names. So, you know, if this is going to be very hard for you guys to hear, it's going to be very hurtful. You are going to be triggered, because I know that I was triggered. It definitely, you know, invoked some emotions and some, you know, really getting mad and upset about what he said. And so I just wanted to come in and give you guys a warning before you listen to the entire video, okay? And I also wanted to talk about this particular topic because, again, we yet have another issue within our community where, you know, the colorism, the texturism, the featureism is considered ugly when it's, you know, black, and this is a prime example. And so I wanted to talk about this. And so if you guys stay tuned, you can hear the video. Next, you will hear the entire video, and on the screen, I will show you his daughter. So stay tuned. Thank you. So let me also give this disclaimer. So this video is an old video. This rap battle actually happened in 2015. The two gentlemen that you see is a rapper by the name of Gambino, and then the guy that you hear talking about a black child, okay, his name, or his rap name, I don't know if it's his real name, but his rap name is G Cass. And so this video is an old video, but I don't know how it started back recirculating or how it went viral now, but it did. And so, to be quite honest with you guys, I was extremely surprised to hear the language being used and to see how comfortable he was, how comfortable the crowd was. Now, I know if you're looking at this video, you only see the men standing around, you know, in this video. That's because they were on stage, and I guess they both had their entourages. But it was actually a room full of people, men and women. I believe it was more men than there were women, but it was women in the room. So I just wanted to make that disclaimer before we go into the logistics of the video.
I said, let's get personal, my nigga. Look at your daughter and look at my daughter.
Okay. Oh.
No, for real. Look at your daughter and look at my daughter. Fuck that. Look at our baby mamas. Your baby mama black. My baby mama strapped, light skin, cute as shit. Your baby mama's this. That means pop. You're a rapper. Your daughter's features gonna be ludicrous. Now, when I tell you this, I'm not trying to hate, but every time I put up a picture on Facebook of my daughter, she get like 500 likes. Every time you put up a picture of your daughter, she only get 8. I hope that little bitch learn how to fight, because you and her look alike. Her life gonna be hard as shit. Your daughter gonna be hard to want. My daughter gonna be hard to get. Your daughter gonna be hard to duck. My daughter gonna be hard to hit. My daughter gonna be called my daughter. Your daughter gonna be called a bitch.
Hey, chill. Let him rap. Let him rap.
Hold that shit. Hold it down.
Your daughter gonna grow up black, tits on flat, and be saggy in the waist. She gonna fucking suck every nigga that give her attention. And after she do, they gonna say, sadly, I need my space. she gonna be getting bent over in them Bent Harbor backwoods getting trains ran on her. And when you ask her where she been, she gonna say, Daddy, it was a date. Your daughter gonna have high insecurities and low self-esteem because she grew up with a gap and look like Daddy in the face. Your daughter gonna be a little broke bitch. She gonna do anything for a pair of Reeboks.
I've said this before. I've said it several times. When it comes to color, skin tone among many black males, you know, they do not mind when their daughters are, when their sons are dark skinned, because again, dark skin represents, you know, tough, hard masculinity, you know, tough, rough and tough, you know, masculinity among black males, right? Hence the, you know, the black male, light-skinned male jokes that you have seen. We've all seen and heard these jokes and things of that nature where light-skinned males are considered pretty boys and they won't really fight and they ain't gonna do nothing, and you know, people don't really take them serious and whatever. And then the black males are seen as rough and tough, and so we've already heard that. So again, this just goes to show that, you know, there are a segment of black males who they don't mind that their sons are dark skinned. You'll never hear them going after their dark-skinned sons and saying these things. It's when their female daughters are dark-skinned. That's when it's a problem. Because there are some black males who consider dark-skinned women, dark-skinned females, dark-skinned girls to be ugly based on skin color. And that is what we call within black society, we call that colorism. And that is a major problem. And so again, I've said this several times before, you know, and I kind of, you know, wish that it didn't need to be said, but it does. But yeah, he had no problem going in on this man's child. He was very comfortable. You know, he had a lot of confidence. There was a rough and toughness in his voice. And I mean, he went in. And this to me speaks self-hatred. He's projecting his self-hate onto this man's black female child. And it probably goes deeper than that, but I'm not going to go that deep because I know you guys are not here for a psychology lesson, but I just kind of want to continue talking about the video. So, okay, so as you guys may have already heard, some of what this man that goes by GCast have already stated about a black 6-year-old child. You know, look, there is a code in every culture. Asian, white, Latino, so on and so forth. And, you know, unfortunately, it's almost starting to become a situation where it's almost like we don't have any codes anymore. Like, you know, we go at each other's necks. And even though this is a rap battle, this really reminds me of the, you know, like on the slave plantation when they would make two big black bucks go up against each other and fight each other to the death. This is what that looked like. And, you know, when you get into talking about somebody's child, and, you know, it's not even so much of like, you know, really trying to go in on the opponent. If he wanted to go in on the opponent, he could have just addressed the opponent and his looks and made fun of his looks, an adult, a grown man. But to go for this man's child is vicious, it is disgusting, and it also shows how we will take each other's necks off, right? And go in on each other, and I mean, basically to the death, even our children, and won't even think twice about it. And, you know, just how confident he was in saying these things within this crowd was unbelievable as well, because no one moved. No one had anything to say. Nobody stopped him. Nobody ended it. He didn't even get checked by the man whose daughter he was talking about. That's what's so crazy and insane. Oh, but there's more. So let's continue. Let's watch the other half of the video.
Hey, let him rap, let him rap. Come on, man, hold it down.
You know it's a home crowd thing, man.
Your daughter gonna be a little broke bitch. She gonna do anything for a pair of Reeboks. She gonna say, tie me, and I'm gonna watch watch her suck 60 of our men nuts in seconds. She's a G-shot. Then she gonna meet me. I'ma kidnap that bitch. Drag her by her hair. No. Drag her by her hair. Then bitch slap that bitch. Put her out on the strip. I don't give a fuck if she's 6. If 30 niggas give me $30, then she's sucking 30 niggas' dicks. Bitch, your daughter gonna know what brain is before she know what a brain is. Your daughter gonna know what a train is before she know what a train is. I'm gonna make sure every nigga on earth don't have to plan it in order to drive a spaceship in their anus. Your daughter gonna suck a lot of dick as a child. She gonna know how to put the head in her mouth and turn it all the way around like an owl. That bitch's nickname gonna be Wow, cause she gonna be the only clap slut bitch in Ben Harbor that can blow a nigga's head off and he walk away with a smile. I'm gonna make that little bitch whore for me. When I step out the bed, your daughter's head gonna be the floor for me. I'm gonna make her fuck the little niggas on my block just so they walk to the store for me. She probably try to run away to Mexico. That's cool. I'm gonna have my goons check her for the king and drag her back across the board for me. Watch what you say out your mouth.
So did you guys take note of, when he spoke about his daughter and he was comparing his daughter against his component's daughter and the skin color and how he has children with, I guess, light-skinned mothers. And you would think that his kids, because he has 3 daughters, would be light-skinned. And if you saw the pictures that I flashed, his girls are not light-skinned. They're not even remotely close. He has beautiful dark brown, medium brown skin girls. Beautiful. I mean, just your regular, everyday black children that you would see. Beautiful girls. And he speak like that. And see, that tells me that he's thankful that his girls see, because within black society, particularly when in relation to colorism, you will see where you'll have people who are dark skinned and they're grateful that they're not like jet black, like blue black dark, so you have different degrees of dark skin, and clearly we can see he's a dark skinned man, and his opponent is dark skinned, and the good majority of the men standing around in that circle are, just brown skin to dark skin males. And so, from my perspective, when he spoke about the opponent's daughter being ugly based on her skin color, and then in comparison to his daughter, which his daughters, neither one of them are light. They, like I said, they have flat, round features, your regular, everyday, black child features that you would see, flat noses, wide cheekbones, just your regular black American, African phenotype, right? But he was speaking as if you was going to see his kids being mixed looking or, light skinned, and that was not the case. So the delusion was interesting. But when you really think about it, like I said, he's grateful that his daughters are not like blue black. That's what he's talking about. So when he talks about them, he's comparing, I'm assuming the other gentleman's child is probably really, really dark blue black. And he's basically saying, well, my daughter is beautiful because she's not as black as your child. Either way, it's stupid and it's embarrassing to see this being played out. And like I said, this is what you would normally see on the plantation, where you have these black bucks is what they would, refer to them, and they would have them fight and rip each other, just tear each other to pieces to death. And this is what you see. They're not physically fighting, but he's fighting with words. And for the record, I did go through and watch the entire battle. They had 3 matches, and on none of the matches, the other opponent that he was going up against, on neither one of the matches did he say anything about this man's child. Okay, so children, girlfriends, wives, things like that should be off limits, but clearly this was not the case, and that's pretty sad. What else did I recognize? I also recognized, how just the crowd, you had nobody in the crowd came to the defense of black children, period. Nobody. That is scary. That is extremely scary. Nobody moved to shut it down, to tell him, hey, brother, you're going too far. Or you know what? No, children are off limits. Nobody did that, right? From what I see, and I do have to give credit because I found this video. A black man, one of my Facebook friends, he posted the video, and a lot of other black men were going in on this man for talking about, just black children, period. So I do have to give credit to those brothers, and that's how I found the video. But unfortunately, when you watch the video, none of the males, or females for that matter, but we've seen mostly males, even move to do, say, protect anything. So there's an unconscious thing there to me where, maybe they feel like, black, if you're black and ugly, you don't qualify to be protected. Or, I don't know what the thing is. Another thing that bothered me, you guys, was the sexualization of children. I mean, this man, how he sexualized this 6-year-old little girl, calling her bitches and hoes, talking about, how he'll, have his boys run through her, she'll be sucking this, that, and the third. I mean, you guys, this man was totally reckless with his language. And please do not come in my comment section talking about, oh, well, it's a rap battle and this is how they go. No, that's not true. That's not true. And if this is how they go, then whoever is doing rap battles and they're allowing this to go on should be shameful. Should be absolutely shameful. And I could not let the day go by without at least addressing this and hopefully, using this as a topic that we all can kind of chime in on. And before I go, I do want to also speak on this. I find it interesting that, when it comes to rap music, for example, you had NWA. NWA, you guys know that they came out. I don't even have to tell you what NWA means. You guys already know that. But they made songs about shady police officers and what they would do and how they would handle shady police officers. And guys, when they did that, that was off limits. Like, you can't talk about shady police officers because if you do, we're going to get on your ass. And so when they made that song, F the Police, white America went in on their ass. They said, oh no, not only are white people off limits, but white police officers are off limits too. Right? But yet they will allow rap music, they'll allow people in rap battles and rap music sit up and talk about the women, black women, bitches and hoes, and they'll allow all kinds of recklessness. But the minute you address the shadiness, the violence and the police brutality that goes on and the racism, oh, you can't talk about that. So I have come to understand that when it comes to these rap battles or just a lot of rap, not all, but a lot of rap, when you hear this type of violence and this type of language being used, this is usually they're using this language referring to other black people. You would never hear this same guy, what's his name, G. Cass, you would never hear him, write up some lyrics about what he would do to white people or what he would do to the police. See, you'll never hear that because he know his ass is grass if he was to do some mess like that. What you will hear is him going in on black children or black people, black women, black men. I listened to the whole, like I said, I listened to the whole rap battle. I listened to all three. And they talking about killing each other. I mean, it's just pure violence. Okay. And I kind of played past that because I'm like, okay, I guess that's typical for what goes on within these rap videos, within these rap battles. So I'm going to play past that. I'm not going to really, say much about that. I'll leave the men or people in the rap industry to address that because I can't, I'm not real versed in how these rap battles go. But again, what I did notice was that, you'll get these dudes, they'll sit up, for example, Eminem, when he came out, he sat up and he talked about what he would do to his baby mama. White woman, he'll kill her, put her in the trunk. He had certain lyrics that was geared towards that. And, he had, just other lyrics that didn't really go together, but it was never lyrics his lyrics were never like what you would hear black males go against each other and say about killing, violence, robbing each other, you know, nigga this, nigga that, you know, over sexualizing children, girls. You just don't hear that. Now, am I trying to say that one culture is better than, no, I'm not. But what I'm pointing out is when you hear this type of thing, you would never hear these same dudes or this same dude sit up and go in on white America for their racism. You'll never hear them go in on, you know, the shady police officers, make a song about, you know, what they gonna do to the police, the shady ones. You'll never hear that because they already know what time it is. They know that they're going to jail for hate speech if they say some mess like that. But they'll sit up and talk about how they gonna kill each other. They gonna rob each other. They gonna have each other's somebody's child, a 6-year-old child, out on the strip on the stroll. And so the you guys, it's just insane. It's insane. So I'm gonna leave you guys with that. I would like to hear your your comments. What do you guys think? Again, this is an old video. We already know that, but that doesn't mean that this topic of discussion should not be addressed. So you guys tell me your thoughts. Let me know what you think. If you are new, if you're returning, please like. If you're new, please subscribe. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Let's have a dialogue. Let me see where you guys are coming from. Provide a different perspective, and let's bounce off of each other. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys, and I will post the entire link of this video in the description box, so look for it there. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Take care. Bye.